Concrete. We are JAAMD, building the future, restoring the past. We are located at 945 West Madison Street in Chicago, Illinois. JAAMD. What are our values? Who are we? Why choose us? These are some slides and information on why JAAMD Concrete and Construction is truly the best at what we do.
Moving into JAAMD's values, to elaborate on that a little further, we strive for safety, quality, education, teamwork, initiative, and pride in every project that we put together, and we focus on our client with everything we do. Now, moving into our structure as a company, I am Andrea Bradford, and I work in scheduling.
My name is Joseph Perry. I am the project manager for JAAMD Concrete and Construction.
My name is Mark Reed, and I am the estimator for JAAMD Concrete and Construction.
My name is Denisha Flores, and I am the project engineer and safety coordinator for JAAMD Construction.
And I'm Andrew Hasper. I'm going to be the site superintendent and quality manager for JAAMD Construction.
Some of our experience and past projects include a lot of government work with concrete. This is just a site in for municipal for sanitary and storm relief, building a concrete tower. We are also known in Chicago, Illinois for building many of the foundations for high-rise skyscrapers. And this is a suburb outside of Chicago where we're known for doing a lot of precast storm trap systems for underground storm rehabilitation and sanitary storm water relief systems. Firestone Complete Auto Care. We are going to talk to you today about safety, quality assurance and quality control, scheduling, estimating, and also some value engineering that will proceed to make your project successful and save some money.
JAAMD's philosophy on safety was developed to maintain a safe job site. Our employees is most important along with quality production. Each employee will undergo OSHA training to remain compliant with regulations and company policy. Our safety program is crucial and promotes daily practices to mitigate any safety hazards that may arrive in the future. Our previous EMR rating is 8.7. Due to training and implementing new safety procedures, we are now at 8.2. We believe all injuries and accidents are preventable by establishing compliance with safe work procedures and training. We make all safety meetings and training schedule mandatory to attend. At JAAMD, we believe safety is the responsibility of everyone, everywhere.
Here at JAAMD Construction, quality is second only to safety. It is our belief that education is where the basis of quality comes from in construction. So for that reason, we actually have incentive programs for all of our management team to continue with continued education, with webinars, certifications, things like that, with different certification organizations. In addition to that, we expect for our subcontractors to understand the requirements and specifications on the job. And so any testing and inspections that we have done, if you fail on your first inspection, it is then the cost for the inspection will go down to the subcontractor to have it re-inspected. It is our belief that if you can't do it right the first time, we shouldn't pay for your mistakes.
Now moving on into scheduling. Scheduling is a linchpin for any successful project. As we all know, we all have constraints with our time to keep everything profitable and on track. So as far as scheduling goes, with us being the GC, we are going to self-perform our concrete work. We have our schedule built into the concrete broken out first, and then from there, we have it broken out per master spec division and also per bid package. That keeps it a little more organized, and under each subheading, you have mostly each sub responsible for that particular work. So it keeps it a bit more organized that way. And obviously for concrete, we're going to begin after we get all the earthwork and testing done and surveying complete. We're going to begin with our footings, have the masons come in and begin foundation walls. And then from there, we'll start our pours. We're going to do the pours very quickly, but they will be done in multiple stages due to thickness conditions. Then with the concrete itself, the exterior concrete won't be done until the end of the project. So while the building proper will be completed, that's whenever we're going to start working our way back out to the main street with the concrete itself. Now, if we go on to the site logistics page, you'll see that it is broken up. The site is broken up into zones. And these include the drive path itself with the red arrows, the trailer, the concrete washout, the dumpster, crane for the rooftop units, parking, and staging.
Moving over for the estimating and concrete takeoff, our slab list and our exterior sidewalks and exterior slabs are all broken up into the dimensions and thickness for each dimension for every concrete pour. We based our statistics on a 5% waste factor and everything done in cubic yards to a rounded up grand total in cubic yards for the total estimate. And we also split it up between 3,500 PSI and 4,000 PSI based upon the Firestone plans. The concrete takeoff in the interior for the building slabs, including the footing, is shown as here with the designated color coordinating system in which our footings would be poured first and then moving over in the duration of the project going into the slabs as well as the exterior slabs as shown on the building drawings here. Moving forward on the exterior for the concrete, as shown here, we have our sidewalk in red and exterior slabs in green based upon the building, as well as other sidewalk with stairs in pink and driveway apron in blue, which is the heavy duty concrete in the pour. Not shown here is the asphalt pavement in the striped system, which could also be a concrete alternate later on during this project duration, in which we have statistics to show.
All right, moving on to more of the estimating part of the portion of the project. This chart shows the labor rate and man-hour breakdown of the project. We have it broke down into our labor hours, which came out to be a total of 3,160 for a total of $94,650. Our operations team was broken out separately, which was at 2,080 hours for a total of $211,000, bring us to a grand total of $305,650 for labor.
Some equipment rentals here that we use for this project. Not a lot of material was used since we are subcontracting most of the other work done in this project, but our grand total was only about $29,000 in equipment rentals. This shows a little bit of our subcontractor proposals that we used for the duration of this project. It is split up into the CSI format and divisions. And a continued variation of the subcontractor proposal, again split up in the CSI format.
Moving on to
No conditions in this project.
Moving on to the general conditions in this project. Our general conditions is broken down into travel expenses, fees, permits, testing, portable restrooms, barricades, and dumpsters. You can see it is totaled at $34,342.50.
Thank you, Denisha. So our Firestone Complete Auto Care building for this project, the grand total of our bid proposals is going to be $1,698,744.11 for this total project. As you can see, the labor totals, subcontractor totals, concrete total, equipment total, and general conditions make up majority of these costs, as well as the Ohio state tax of 5.5%. Some of the cost reduction features in this project that we wanted to include is the concrete alternate for the paving lot instead of asphalt. These are the statistics that we have come up with for the 4,000 PSI concrete that will be used instead of the asphalt. Our grand total for the labor and aggregate as well as the concrete is $170,000, but we also wanted to ensure that the paving cost was for asphalt was $77,000, and our cost for the concrete, if we were to choose the concrete alternate, would be $74,387. So there is a price difference between the concrete alternate if the plans do change to choose concrete instead of asphalt.
Excuse me. Another of our cost reduction features would be adding solar panels to the roof of the building. Using some calculation program, we feel that you would be able to have a maximum amount of a 35 kilowatt system on the roof. And at that size, you would be able to save over 20 years, approximately $77,000 off the, and it would cover about 89% of your total electric usage at that size.
Another feature that we wanted to include in cost reduction is heated concrete flooring for the slabs. With the eco-friendly system of having solar panels, we also wanted to imply in having a concrete heated floor system, especially in a rural area in Ohio, being close nearby the lake. There is a lot of winter season in effect year round. So we want to ensure that if the customer would like heated floors in the slab system, we could provide that at a low cost and help save some money down the road in heating and cooling costs. We are JAAMD, and we want to ensure that your product and final product is successful, and we want to keep our success in the industry of construction. So ensure and choose JAAMD for any of your future projects. Thank you.